Welcome back to Punctuation Marks. This is the last part of this chapter. So let's start. Serial number 11. Brackets. Brackets are the square root of notations used for technical explanations or to clarify meaning. If you remove the information in the brackets, the sentence will still make sense. For example, he, within brackets, Mr. Jones, was the last person seen at the house. In this example, we find Mr. Jones within brackets or third brackets, and if we remove the information of the brackets, the other words of the sentence can still give us a complete thought, complete sense, or complete meaning. Serial number 12. Apostrophe. The final three punctuation forms in English grammar are the apostrophe, quotation marks, and ellipses. They are not related to one another in any form. An apostrophe is used to indicate the omission of a letter or letters from a word, the possessive case, or the plurals of lowercase letters. Examples of the apostrophe in use include: Point 1. Omission of letters from a word. I've seen that movie several times. She wasn't the only one who knew the answer. In the first example, we find omission of first two letters from the word have. Again, in the second example, we notice omission of the middle letter from the word not. Point 2. Possessive case. Sarah's dog bit the neighbor. Here, in this example, Sarah's dog means the dog of Sarah. Again, it can be said, Sarah possesses a dog. Point 3. Plural for lowercase letters. Example: 6 people were told to mind their P's and Q's. Mind one's P's and Q's is an old-fashioned phrase. It means to make an effort to be especially polite in a particular situation. Here, in this example, we notice two lowercase letters P and Q with apostrophes. It should be noted that according to Purdue University, some teachers and editors enlarge the scope of the use of apostrophes and prefer their use on symbols and percents, numbers, sevens, and capitalized letters Q and perc and S, even though they are not necessary. Serial number 13. Quotations marks. Quotations marks are a pair of punctuation marks used primarily to mark the beginning and end of a passage attributed to another and repeated word for word. They are also used to indicate meanings and to indicate the unusual or dubious status of a word. Example: don't go outside, within quotation marks, she said. Single quotation marks are used most frequently for quotes within quotes. Example: Mary told the teacher, comma, quotation mark starts, I saw Mark at the playground, comma, and he said to me, single quotation mark starts, Bill started the fight, quotation mark complete, and I believed him, double quotation mark complete. And serial number 14, ellipses or three periods. It is occasionally demonstrated with three asterisks. The ellipsis is most commonly represented by three periods. Although it is occasionally demonstrated with three asterisks, the ellipsis is used in writing or printing to indicate an omission, especially of letters or words. Ellipses are frequently used within quotations to jump from one phrase to another, omitting unnecessary words that do not interfere with the meaning. Students writing research papers or newspapers quoting parts of speeches will often employ ellipses to avoid copying lengthy text that is not needed. Examples: Point 1. Omission of words. She began to count 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 or ellipsis until she got to 10. Then she went to find him. Point 2. Within a quotation. When Newton stated, quotation mark starts, an object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion, dot, 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 means three periods, means ellipsis, quotation mark close, he developed the law of motion. Thank you so much for your patient hearing.